Hey guys, welcome to Retro Banana Designs. Today we're going to be doing a 80s stickers design from beginning to finish. So hope you enjoy the video and let's get to it. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make something that's like those old like sayings and stuff. I have a font that I've chosen that I made. So, but first I'm going to find the font here. So we're gonna do add text. Oh, maybe change the color so I can see it. Be great. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I want it to say, I color outside the lines. So, let's see. Color outside the lines. Alright, so I'm gonna fix a few things because I don't like how the spacing is on some of these. So we're gonna fix that a little bit. And this is my Radical Wave font. You can find it on my website, but if not, that's cool too. Alright, so we're gonna kind of mess with the kerning a little bit. I think I will just... Let me select these two. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna select it. This will radarize the layer when you do this, but you can kind of scooch it over to where it looks like it's part of the other word. Radarize just means like you're moving the radarize just means you're moving it to be a JPEG layer, kind of like it's no longer an editable text layer, so you can't go back and edit it in the text settings. So alright, and a lot of these 80s things, they have these like bright neon colors, so I wanted to kind of do something with that. But first, let's get all the layout how I want it. Alright. Maybe scoot some of these over a little more. Ooh, that was really close. Alright. I just want it to look like the letters go together. So this is what I'm gonna show you how I want it to look. So we'll do something with this in a minute. So I'm gonna do a little sketch for you. And so it's I So I'm gonna want like maybe a big triangle, something like this with all those little like, and then maybe this will be pink or yellow with black squiggles. And then I know what colors I want the text. Text will be blue slash pink. Well, those kind of like synthwave colors. So this is pretty much how I want the layout to look like. So yeah. All right, we can go back to this. Just for reference, if I want to use it. So we're gonna go this one. Alright. Make it a little bigger. And I'm gonna clippy mask to change the color. No. I always had trouble finding this color, I think. This is it. Yeah. A little bit. There we go. Alright. It's kind of like fuchsia pink color that they did a lot in the 80s. It was really great. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate that. And then clipping mask. Oh, no. I forgot to add a layer. Clipping mask. And we're gonna go to like a neon blue. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. Make a drop shadow. And what I like to do is kind of mess around with the blending modes. Oops. So let's see here. We're gonna go. I like linear burn. You can kind of like mess around with them and see which ones you like. Or you could just do normal and kind of have like a drop shadow. But I think I'll do this one. And kind of mess around with that one and I like to duplicate them to give it like a little more intense color. I don't like the orange. There we go. Okay. If you want, you can put them together. Alright, now it's time for our little triangle. Let's see. Alright. So, let's make a triangle first. Yep. I can change the color later. Like that. And to fill the layer, I just drag the color in like this. Oh, missed a piece right there. Missed a piece. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is going to be a yellow color. Maybe that color. I'm going to kind of mess around with the how I want it to look. Let's see, let's do some because they had kind of some like wonky looking triangles. They weren't always like this. Okay. I'm gonna mess around with these blending modes a bit. I don't like. Maybe a cute triangle would be nice. There we go. All right, we gotta double up on these words a bit. Alright, so now I'm gonna make another clippy mask layer. I'm gonna change this to black because that's the way it is. And then I have these brushes from Retro Supply Company. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, sorry, not Retro Supply Company, it's from True Grit. It was a sampler. It was a sampler right here. This lithotone one. Oops. I'm gonna use that, or you can use something like this. It creates like that kind of retro dot look, or you can. I like that one. And then you can kind of change the sizing on it later. Or if you want to do like there's composition notebook things, they're kind of cool. Either way, I think I'm gonna stick with this though for now. And if you don't like the size, you can kind of zoom a little bit and then merge down. Okay, well, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take away this, and we're gonna put a sticker border around it. So the way you do that, do new layer, you're gonna put it to the back. If your background's, oh, I missed a few. I'll go back with that in a minute. Actually, let's do it now before I forget. I did see it. Okay. All right, so we're gonna add new layer and then put the sticker border to the back. So this, see, all these layers have to be on top of this. This one will be white color, white. And brush that back to something with a streamline probably would be better. Unless you like it to look a little rough, but yeah. So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna kind of give the corner a little curve because sticker edges are not sharp usually. They are usually pretty bubbly looking. Just like this. Pretty easy. It doesn't have to be super exact because you can kind of go back later and fix it. You just kind of go along the lines. Right here is where I do it, because if you put it too thin you won't be able to peel it, so yeah. And then later I could put this in my Cricut machine and make it, so that's gonna be fun. And I think actually make a sticker pack with a bunch of these sayings that are kind of retro themed sayings. So yeah, there we go. And then you just make these little loopies, and you're almost there. And then just fill in. Oh, I missed a spot. Where is there a break? Hey, if you have a break in your line, it will do that. Maybe here. Yeah, there. And if it's too thin, it won't do that thing it's supposed to do. And then I kind of do little curves. Like that. Oops. Let's put you can see it. Alright. I think that turned out pretty good, and yeah, I mean, the white didn't mess up any of the blend modes too bad, and I think it looks cool. Alright guys, I think that's my sticker design. What I do when I make stickers, I kind of like, I'll go and research them a little bit and see how I want them to look, but this is what I came up with when I did the 80s one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I have a bunch of retro assets on my website, like some of the fonts and brushes. So if you're interested in any of that, just go look in the description, take a look. We'll see you next time, and keep creating. All right, bye.